Good evening. You're watching Front Page, powered by Cypher 2025, India's biggest AI summit and expo, kicking off on the 17th of September, right through till the 19th of September, brought to you by AIM Network, India's definitive media organization on everything AI and technology. And here are the headlines for tonight. Thanks to Trump's 50% tariff shock, India, 1.4 billion people, and China, 1.4 billion, together 2.8 billion people, are resetting ties through trade, travel, and diplomacy. OpenAI is planning a 1 gigawatt data center in India. And guess what? A 500 billion bet that puts Sam Altman head to head with Ambani's Jamnagar AI fortress and India's sovereign India AI mission. Apple opens its first South India store in Bangalore's tech hub, tying retail expansion to iPhone 17's Made in India launch and a 7.5 billion export surge. America thought it could punish India. Trump doubled tariffs to 50%, called India a dead economy, and pushed New Delhi away. But what really happened instead? Within days, India's foreign minister met Xi Jinping in Beijing. Modi followed with his first China visit in 7 years. And the message, well, was clear. India is not America's pawn. It's the world's new power broker. And now, flights are resuming, borders reopening, tech talks restarting, and India, not America, is suddenly at the center of the global stage. The tariff wall. The US punished India for buying Russian oil, but spared China, the bigger buyer. Hypocrisy clearly exposed. The Beijing reset. Basically, days before Modi's visit, Jaishankar met Xi, laying the groundwork. Peace at the border, SCO cooperation, trade normalization. The Xi-Modi summit, basically the two leaders declared, India and China are partners, not rivals. Flights resume, visas ease, border trade posts reopen. Clearly, this isn't surrender, it's strategy. India is hedging away from Washington's unpredictability, and China, desperate to solve its overcapacity crisis, needs India's $4 trillion market. India looks weaker without US backing. Not quite. Delhi has three cards. Market access. China's factories built for Western demand need buyers. India's future $10 trillion market is the prize. Capital parking. China capital earns less at home, like Japan once did with America. Beijing needs India for stable returns. Strategic autonomy. Disengagement from the United States gives China fewer reasons to stir the border because it doesn't want a two-front squeeze. So, India is playing its cards very carefully but visibly. In 2020, Trump called Modi a true friend. In 2025, his tariffs pushed Modi to Xi. And at the SCO, Modi wasn't just within Xi. He was with Putin, Iran, Central Asia, even outreach to Ukraine. India called for ending the war in Ukraine. Japan joined hands on semiconductors. Europe is watching very closely. What Washington tried to stop, India being the alternative to China, is accidentally accelerated. The world is now rallying around India as the superpower in waiting. And here's where it gets even bigger. AI, semiconductors, advanced technology. China lifting curbs, India scouting chip partnerships, Japan and Korea already investing. The multipolar order. So here it is. Modi and Xi both said their cooperation isn't just bilateral. It actually stabilizes the world economy. Superpower trajectory. With America distracted, India's role as the swing power of Asia has never been clearer. This isn't a full embrace of China. The border mistrust still remains, but the reset is real. And the technology future, AI, chips, advanced manufacturing, is where India is placing its bet. Thanks to Trump, Asia's two giants are now anchoring the shift from US led unipolarity to a truly multipolar world. America tried to corner India. Instead, it unleashed India's rise. What is the real question? Well, is this the moment elephant finally joins the superpower club? Or certainly looks like it. And as Modi bonded with Xi and Putin in Tianjin, Washington sent mixed signals. On the one hand, the US Embassy called the India US partnership a defining relationship of the 21st century. On the other hand, Trump's own trade advisor, Peter Navarro, sparked outrage with his profiteering Brahmins remark. Language many in India slammed as casteist, colonial, and sinister. The fallout is already visible back home. The Indian rupee has crashed to an all-time low of 88.33 per dollar amid Trump's tariffs and foreign institutional investors' outflows, squeezing exporters and making imports costlier. So while Modi, Xi, and Putin posed for camaraderie in Tianjin, America's rhetoric exposed its contradictions, quoting India as a partner while alienating it with rhetoric that strikes at the very heart of India's identity. But here's the twist. Trump's tariffs may have pushed New Delhi towards Beijing and Moscow, but Washington's words risk doing something even more consequential, accelerating India's rise as the indispensable pole in a truly multipolar world. Well, talking about how the world can't get enough of India, an American AI organization and the maker of ChatGPT, OpenAI, is planning a massive new data center in India. Not a small cloud region, but a 1 gigawatt hyperscale fortress of compute, one of the largest in Asia. Bloomberg says Sam Altman himself could announce it this month during his India visit. But here's the real story. This isn't just about GPUs and servers. It's actually about whether India becomes the launchpad for OpenAI's $500 billion Stargate project, or risks becoming dependent on US-led AI infrastructure. Let's dive in. Last month, OpenAI opened its first India office in New Delhi. Then came ChatGPT Go, an India-only subscription priced under $5. Now, this data center push signals something way bigger. India is no longer just a market for OpenAI. It's actually the battlefield where AI geopolitics will be decided. Stargate, backed by Oracle, SoftBank, Microsoft, Nvidia, and ARM, is the most expensive private sector technology project in history, $500 billion worth. So basically, from Texas to Abu Dhabi, OpenAI is building compute clusters the size of small cities. India could be next. But the question is, why India? Because user growth here has exploded fourfold in the last year. We've said this time and again here on Front Page because India is OpenAI's second largest market after the United States, and because India's $1.2 billion India AI mission is building its own sovereign AI stack with 29,000 GPUs. The clash, well, is inevitable. OpenAI's Stargate versus India's India AI. Now, here comes the twist. Reliance Jio just announced the world's largest AI data center in Jamnagar, 3 gigawatts, powered by NVIDIA Blackwell chips partnered with Google and Meta. Ambani calls it the AI backbone of India. If OpenAI builds its Stargate hub here, it could actually sit shoulder to shoulder with Jio's mega campus. So, does this mean a partnership or rivalry? Bloomberg says OpenAI is scouting Indian giants like Reliance as local partners. So let's imagine this. Ambani's Jio and Altman's OpenAI co-building India's AI backbone, a fusion of Silicon Valley capital and Indian scale. But the critiques are warning, and this is what they have to say. If India outsources its AI infrastructure to OpenAI, the dream of sovereign AI could collapse. So here's where the geopolitics kicks in. The White House has backed Stargate as a US-led AI stack for the democratic world. But this comes just as United States-India ties are shaken by Trump's 50% tariffs. India is warming up to China, Japan, even brokering Ukraine peace talks. So the question really is, if OpenAI builds a Stargate in India, is it a gift or is it America's backdoor to keep India tethered to the US technology ecosystem? Either way, the stakes are very clear. With Reliance, Google, Meta, and OpenAI all racing to anchor compute in India, the country is no longer a back office. It's actually becoming the front line of the global AI infrastructure war. This isn't just about servers, it's about who controls the future of AI. Will it be India's sovereign AI stack built on public-private partnerships, or will OpenAI's Stargate define the rails of intelligence for 1.4 billion Indians and beyond? One thing for sure is clear. The next great Stargate may not rise in Silicon Valley, but right here in India. And that, ladies and gentlemen, changes everything. On September 2nd, Bangalore gets its first Apple store. Apple Hebbal. That sounds nice. It rhymes beautifully. It's poetic. This isn't just another glossy retail outlet. It's actually a signal of India's growing centrality in Apple's global playbook. Apple Hebbal is Apple's third physical store in India, after Mumbai's Apple BKC and Delhi's Apple Saket. But this one is special. Why? Because it's located in Bangalore, India's technology capital, home to 15,000 startups, a million IT workers, and most importantly, the beating heart of India's developer ecosystem. For Apple, this isn't just about selling iPhones. It's actually about embedding itself where India's innovation is born. The store brings Apple's entire product ecosystem under one roof. And here is what is on the menu. iPhone 16 lineup, MacBook Pro with M4 chips, iPad Air with Apple Pencil Pro, Apple Watch Series 10, accessories like AirPods 4, and AirTag shoppers can actually book personalized sessions with Apple specialists, pick up online orders through Apple Pickup, and get hands on support at the Genius Bar. The store will be staffed by 70 Apple employees from 15 states, fluent in 7 Indian languages, trained to guide customers on everything from financing and trade-in to switching from Android to iOS. Like every Apple facility, Hebbal runs on 100% renewable energy and is carbon neutral. Apple Hebbal is positioned not just as a store but as also a learning space. Free daily today at Apple Sessions will cover photography, music, drawing, and Apple Intelligence. Group sessions for families, students, or businesses will teach device skills and creative workflows. Dedicated business pros will help startups and SMEs design workflows, scale securely, and integrate with Apple Hardware Plus services. To celebrate the launch, Apple is releasing exclusive Hebbal wallpapers and a curated Apple Music playlist featuring Bangalore artists, clearly embedding the store into the city's cultural fabric. The Hebbal opening isn't isolated. It actually aligns with three larger trends shaping Apple in India. Manufacturing powerhouse by September. All iPhone 17 models, including Pro versions, will be manufactured in India from day one. In just 4 months, April to July 2025, India exported, wait for it, $7.5 billion worth of iPhones. Wow, almost half of last year's full exports. Apple now accounts for 70% of India's smartphone exports. Apple has leased 2.7 lakh square feet of Bangalore office space for 1,010 crore rupees, housing teams in hardware, machine learning, and design. Bangalore is now Apple's largest engineering hub in Asia outside China. India is the second largest smartphone market in the world. And for Apple, it's growing, and maybe growing at a probably the fastest pace. With smartphone exports projected to hit $300 billion by 2026, Apple's deeper integration here is about securing the next trillion-dollar opportunity. The Hebbal opening comes just weeks before the iPhone 17 global launch. So basically, for the first time ever, devices made in India will ship worldwide on launch day. This shifts India from being just a secondary assembly hub to a core production base. It also reduces Apple's dependence on China, where geopolitical risks and rising costs have triggered a China plus one strategy. So when Apple Hebbal opens its doors this Tuesday at 1 p.m., it's not just a store launch, it's a message that India is no longer just an iPhone buyer. India is now where the future of the iPhone and Apple itself is being built. Well, that brings us on a wrap on Front Page, which is of course powered by Cypher 2025, India's largest AI summit and expo at KTPO Whitefield, starting from 17th of September till the 19th of September. Be there to witness the AI magic unveil. And always remember, think AI, think AIM. Yes, the network, which is India's definitive media organization on everything AI and technology. For now, please don't go anywhere, as we will be back after these very short messages with Debunked, where we unveil and discuss a new tool without any fuss.
We are AIM Media House. Born in Nama, Bengaluru. Built for the world. We make tech make sense. We tell stories that matter. This is the era of AI, and we are the ones telling its story. Think AI, think AIM.
And I have seen this place grow from strength to strength. Speakers, the sessions, and the vibe around that.
Love the vibe. Love to see how big it has gotten over the years.
The largest AI conference in India.
Cypher has definitely attained a cult status.
Artificial intelligence. AI. Coexisting.
AI.
We are AIM Media House. Born in Nama, Bengaluru. Built for the world. We make tech make sense. We tell stories that matter. This is the era of AI, and we are the ones telling its story. Think AI, think AIM.
And I have seen this place grow from strength to strength. Speakers, the sessions, and the vibe around that.
Love the vibe. Love to see how big it has gotten over the years.
The largest AI conference in India.
Cypher has definitely attained a cult status.
Artificial intelligence. AI. Coexisting.
AI.
We are AIM Media House. Born in Nama, Bengaluru. Built for the world. We make tech make sense. We tell stories that matter. This is the era of AI, and we are the ones telling its story. Think AI, think AIM.
And I have seen this place grow from strength to strength. Speakers, the sessions, and the vibe around that.
Love the vibe. Love to see how big it has gotten over the years.
The largest AI conference in India.
Cypher has definitely attained a cult status.
Artificial intelligence, AI coexisting.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Debunked. And yes, tonight we put Google AI Studio on the stand. No hype, just hands-on. If it ships, we'll show it. If it slips, well, it's Sachin's fault. Hello and welcome to the show, Sachin. How are you doing? Yes, the good old Sachin Tripathi has joined us from
I'm very
Audacity.
good, I'm very
and
good.
we are all excited, Sachin, because tonight you're going to show us what magic shall unveil itself with Google AI Studio.
Yep.
Yes?
Yeah.
Excited?
So, very excited, but yes, if it slips, it's
your
not my fault.
Okay.
Sometimes model's fault also. So, thank you, Sudhi, for that wonderful introduction.
Always.
We'll start off with one very important tweet that came out today.
Sure.
So, here you can see the model is now officially called as Nano Banana. And it is now available in Google AI Studio,
Sure.
the thing which we are going to talk about.
Fair enough.
Now, the most important thing, Sudhi, what do you feel about the name?
Nano Banana? Honestly, if you ask me, I really like it. Genuinely, it's got that like little sting to it.
Don't you think they have
it
ran
keeps
out
peeling
of different...
itself.
Don't you think they have ran out of different names?
Peel the peel.
Peel the peel. We are talking about AIG, ladies and gentlemen, nothing else.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, they have run out of names,
No,
I guess.
okay. You don't like it that much. Okay.
The name is good. You already predicted it, by the way.
Yes, we did. Yes,
last
we did.
Last week.
Thanks for bringing that up and reminding everyone.
Before Sundar Pichai tweeted, and now we are getting tweets all around the globe.
It has everything to do with our brilliant research team and the man who actually champions the cause. A big round of applause for Mr. Amit Rajanak.
And the person who is coming in front of you every day.
That's not the time you're supposed to applaud. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, we applaud.
Very good. Okay.
We someday we'll call him also.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so Google AI Studio.
Sure.
Now, what comes to your mind, Sudhi, as a normal layman, who just think, what comes in your mind when you hear this term, Google AI Studio?
So, according to me, it actually gives a plethora of tools to the general public to work with, which could be image generation, which could be probably VO3, which could be various other tools like that. Now, Nano Banana coming into the fold and joining in the team of tools. So I think in a big way, what I'm trying to understand is that it is actually giving a lot of excitement to people.
Yeah.
It's unleashing people's creativity, which probably they were not being able to do earlier because they were too reliant on certain things which were not that user-friendly or easy for them to go ahead and experiment with.
One place where you made the mistake, Nano Banana is not a tool.
Sorry, yes.
What is it?
Yes, it is a Nano Banana.
It's a model.
It's a model. Yes,
okay?
Absolutely. Yes.
So you specified the entire idea behind a studio.
Sure.
Since you're sitting in one. So Google AI is all the tools relevant to the AI and
Sure.
all the language models and vision models and everything
Everything.
that people can experiment with. So it's nothing but a simple unified platform.
Fair.
And the most important thing that you pointed it out, it's something which is very user friendly.
Yes.
It's something which is very interactive as well in certain instances, and very easy for users to go on and experiment and learn and do different things.
Yeah, and
Not just
genuinely unleash their
yes,
creativity.
yes, correct, bilkul. So that is the
Essence of it.
yes, that is the main essence, right? So here in the studio, if you look, we have got chat, stream, generate, media, build, and history. Obviously,
Sure.
history is always there when Google is there,
Yes.
whether it is Chrome or whether it is
And it shall never repeat itself.
yeah. So chat is where you can normally chat, as in prompt generation and everything, which you have already seen in GPTs and all.
True.
Now, stream is something where you can go along and do your audio talk. You can talk using your microphone. You can turn on your webcam. You can share your screen, etc.
So that is a great tool for,
Yes,
let's say,
yes,
podcasting
yes,
or things like
correct.
that. Yes.
So where you don't want to type a lot of things, you just simply speak, let the audio do the job and then give you the response. That.
Fair.
But then obviously there are a couple of things. If you remember, we have already discussed these things like temperature,
Yes.
our token count and everything.
Correct.
And then we have obviously the most important thing, generative media.
Wow.
So here you can see that there are certain models which are coming in the top, like Nano Banana, which is
Yes,
obviously you
true.
covered it. Imagine, then speech recognition, speech generation, which is obviously used in streaming as well. Then we have real-time control and everything. And obviously for making videos,
yeah.
we have VO.
Which I
And
think is the most popular
Yes.
probably of all the tools right now.
VO
Probably
and Nano
Nano
Banana.
Banana, right.
So specifically when we talk about image generation, image modification, so you can forget Photoshop
Sure.
for a couple of minutes and hours probably. Even if you're not very hands-on, you don't have hands-on expertise on Photoshop,
Fair.
you just put your image, whatever you want to change, and you did that
Yes, we did it.
thing with
Abhishek
Abhishek.
and I did it,
Yes.
yes.
So you saw
Except
that.
we also paid our respects to Rajnikant sir.
No. For that session also, I'll show you something which will actually be a surprise for you.
Okay, fair. Let's,
So that is something which we're going to talk about, and obviously build. So as we have seen in a lot of tools, specifically with regards to vibe coding and all,
True.
you can build applications with Gemini. So
Which
you can,
yes.
we can put the prompt and you can generate that application.
So it's similar to, let's say, like a base
Yes.
44.
Yeah. Base 44, Lovable,
Lovable,
Bolt,
Bolt,
Replit,
right.
and all these tools. And obviously, a lot of people, the community is vast. You can see a lot of
Yes.
applications which you can try on. Your apps will be listed, your recent apps, your FAQs, everything is here.
Fair enough.
So if you feel that you don't know how to work with it, you can go to the FAQ. By and large, write your prompt, start building. So if you want to build a simple
And if
tic-tac-toe,
there are doubts, then obviously it will walk you through.
Yes, that is the best part. Now, before moving on to anything else, a small surprise for Sudhi, ladies and gentlemen. It's taking us a little bit time because of the internet. I don't know why. It will come. It will come. So,
You're killing
getting
me
back.
with the
So
anticipation.
here is something for you.
Okay.
I tried to keep it very simple. It is still taking a little bit of time, but then until then we can actually discuss. So today, Sudhi, we're going to be talking about Google AI Studio, and we'll be specifically looking at the generate media option, wherein
Which
we'll
is the
be going
exciting
through.
part,
Yes,
basically.
we'll be going through Nano Banana. We'll be going through how you can create images,
Sure.
and then obviously how you can transform multiple images.
You were going to tell me about Rajnikant sir.
Yes,
so I
it
don't
is
want
going
you
to come. It's
Okay,
going to
fair.
come. It's going to come. Don't forget about it.
Fair.
We're not going to forget about it.
Fair.
There is some internet connectivity problem, but
Sure,
no worries. Even if the image is not lagging, loading, I think you can see here what is happening. So as of now, Trump and Rajnikant both are driving. Trump, obviously, new age hero, so he is in color.
You're very majorly
I am
influenced by
not
Sholay.
influenced. No. I'm not influenced.
Yay,
It's not like that. The thing is, when I was experimenting, then I didn't see the final output, and I just thought, okay, whatever comes, let it be a surprise for me as well.
Trust me, it is the surprise.
So you can see both of them. And also,
So, but tell me, why was it the other day? Why was it that it was not happening?
so see what happens. These language,
Were they the guardrails or?
these vision models. What happens is that they get updated every day,
Fair
and
enough.
obviously
That's what Abhishek had mentioned.
yes, and obviously the most important thing is prompt engineering. So as long as your prompt is understandable. So here also you can see when I uploaded these two images, I simply wrote the prompt, combined the photo, and it came in one single prompt.
Fair.
So most of the things that you are doing today is primarily how you are going to
Expressing it and
Yes.
putting it down.
Yes.
Needs to be clear.
So the people have this misconception, and it is very common in the industry as of now, that people think, especially when they're working with images and videos, the longer your prompt, the more comprehensive or exhaustive will be your image that is getting generated.
Which is actually not the
It's
case.
not the case.
Ah.
You have to be very crisp, clear, and concise. If you write a big prompt where you're saying ultra realistic, photorealistic,
right.
4K, 8K, all these things, the model is going to get confused.
It is. I got confused.
So you have to be very crisp and clear.
Sure.
And obviously, the one thing which you mentioned in our last stream also, beforehand only, you have to be very clear with what you want from the AI.
Correct.
If you are not clear,
Yes.
then how will
It won't be able to help you.
You will
assist
not be able to explain, right?
Agreed.
So unless you are able to explain, how will the AI work?
Fair
So
enough.
that is the idea. So
Two very important pointers, I believe, Sachin. Very important.
ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for this guy who mentioned it a week before.
Slow
he
clap.
will be very happy.
Slow clap.
Slow motion. Okay, so we have generate
coming
media.
back to, yes.
Coming back to the important thing. So here you can see explore models. Now Imagine was the prior model.
Prior, yes.
And it was a good image generation model. It is still is, but Nano Banana has taken the world by storm. I mean, if you
were to compare it.
Yeah, if you go online and you go on YouTube, you go on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, any social media platform,
Sure.
and you simply type Nano Banana,
There is the floodgates open.
the floodgates are going to open. It was not like this when Imagine was released.
Fair.
Even when Google came up with Cody, which was a code generation, not many people know about it. But then people know about Gemini, and then people know about Vertex and everything. So same thing has happened with Nano. Nano Banana has taken the world by storm.
It's exploded.
Actually, yes, it has actually exploded. And the things, my God, you can do. You can do a proper filmmaking, Sudhi,
Nice.
with Nano Banana.
Nice.
Not as consistent as of now. In some cases, yes, but with proper upgradation and updates that are coming in, the innovation that we are seeing, the current volatility in the industry because of these things, we are not too far.
Once
we
you
are not
finish,
too far.
I'm going to come to that because see, VO3 and Nano Banana
VO
now
also.
these are two very significant tools.
And just to let you know, Flux Context is one model which came like 3 days before Nano Banana, and not many people know about it.
Sure.
But it is also very good in terms of frames. So when you are generating images and when you are moving on to the videos, the frames it generates is something very good. So still, we have got a long way.
No, agreed. But the point is that it has already started to disrupt the industry in a big way.
Yes.
Right?
That is
You
something
had mentioned to me
yes.
that recently a Manoj Vajpayee film,
Yes.
the trailer
Yes.
was AI generated.
Yes.
Now, see, let's face it. You're saying 3 years, maybe 2 years, all of that. There is a lack of maybe consistency. Fair, Sachin. All of that is there. But I want to prick your brain on this. Great filmmakers, like for example, a Stanley Kubrick, a Mani Ratnam, or some brilliant legendary filmmakers. They spend a lot of time in terms of trying to breathe soul.
Correct.
Into their cinema, into their storytelling. So there is a lot of pre-production. There is all of that which is taking place. With tools like this coming in, my question is this: do you feel that you enjoy cinema as a person who appreciates the art? Do you feel that the purest aspect of it will probably start to get diluted?
Yeah. So a couple of days back, months back also, we saw that Pranjana movie is there.
Yes.
Dhanush. the ending was changed using AI.
True.
And as soon as it happened, the director started firing the shots.
Obviously.
Dhanush was also not very happy.
Obviously.
And on certain instances, it was wrong actually.
Yes.
So something was built, and the director, the writer, and everything, everybody worked hard for it. And that story was in line with something. Now, all of a sudden, that message is off.
True.
And a couple of days back, we saw another AI-generated Hanuman-based movie, wherein a lot of people, the backlash happened and everything.
Yes.
And some actors like Ranveer Singh was in favor that it is good. But then, as you pointed it out, see, when it is in hands of a writer, a lyricist,
Sure.
the director,
Yeah.
that sort of creativity, that sort of consistency, operating and everything, that is very important. These people actually know how to knit
Yes.
things together.
Absolutely.
So when you are looking at a movie, Sudhi, it's not the first 10 minutes or not the first 30 minutes, not even up till the intermission, but by the end, you are able to knit that, yes, this entire story worked in this manner. Then only you feel that, yes, the story was actually
Yes,
good.
it's seamless. It's
Yeah,
working,
I'm not, we didn't get
I have a
bored.
takeaway from it.
Yes, and we didn't get bored. We are not like, I'm feeling sleepy and everything.
True.
So,
Are you?
no. Obviously, not when I'm teaching or
Fair.
not when I'm with Sudhi.
Sure.
I'm not sleeping.
Thank God for
So he's a very great guy in this sense.
Yeah.
Obviously, so you understand my point. That entire thing is very close knitted proficiency is shown in that.
Agreed,
scenario.
but I mean, on the other pattern.
Yes,
So let's say you're
yes,
creating something.
yes.
Let's say you're a filmmaker. You made 4 films, 5 films.
Correct.
Now, if you start to create something, you're coming with a wonderful little experience, understanding, all of that.
Yeah.
So I would like for you to maybe start using it and start creating something.
So
it will assist.
the main point, cost you can save. Lot of things during post-production
Yes.
you can save, but still we have a long way to go.
Okay.
Because you may know that when AI is generating scenes,
Yes.
as of now, this tool, for example, if I go on Nano Banana
Yeah.
and if I create an image, okay,
Fair.
and similarly, if I go on Veo, now here you
Let's
will
actually
see,
try it on Veo.
yeah, if you go on Veo and you see that we have got some 8 seconds
To explore.
to explore and generate video. So if
Fair.
you click on video, you can see 8 seconds
Sure.
duration.
Sure.
So if you're making a movie, let's say 12 minutes movie, just imagine how many times you will have to write the prompt and generate.
Wow.
Now, if you're a paid member, you can increase this duration.
How much would that be then?
So it depends on the pricing.
Okay.
Different levels of pricing is there.
Okay.
But still, Sudhi, what's going to happen is when you're writing new prompts to generate scenes, that consistency, that context,
That continuity.
that knitting that we see in
Right.
a proper filmmaking, that vanishes.
That's a big one.
So when you're writing the prompt, you will have to be very careful because you have to connect the dots.
Fair.
And that is something very problematic in terms of editing.
So would you say that that would be the downside?
That
you
is
have
the challenge.
experienced?
Yes, that is the challenge actually. That is a downside actually. So if I go to say Nano Banana, okay?
Let's try it actually.
Yeah.
Like a demo.
So what kind of image you want to generate?
Are we generating an image? Are we using an 8-second perspective to make a film?
We are just going to generate an image,
Okay, fine.
and then we're going to go on something else.
Sachin Tripathi winning the Olympic gold for the pole vault.
So it doesn't knows who is Sachin Tripathi.
Damn.
Okay.
That was a
So
good
we
one,
can
actually.
give a URL and everything.
Okay, fair.
So that is something good, that we can put images, and based on that you can edit. So for instance,
how about the cipher astronaut?
how about I do something interesting? So just a minute,
Yeah,
ladies
bro.
and gentlemen, I am going on my recycle bin and I'm going to show something very interesting. So 1 minute.
I hope you're careful with what you're opening from
Yeah.
your recycle bin.
Don't worry.
Okay, fine.
Everything is fine. So we're just gonna cross check.
Oh no!
So this was
Oh
something.
no!
But then we're gonna
That
do
was
this.
scary, man.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna do a lot of things. Okay. So here is one image,
Yes.
and we can see our own Sudhi is here,
Yes.
and the image is getting uploaded, right?
It looks
Now-
like a sunflower right now.
So,
Yeah.
so this is you.
Yeah, fair.
Okay. Now we have seen with the Nano Banana, with Abhishek also, you saw that we can change the backgrounds and
Correct,
everything.
correct.
So, get rid of the background
Get rid of the foreground.
and the
also.
text. No, not foreground. We want our best man present in the image actually.
Okay.
Now, until it is generating. So, Sudhi, you can see the token count, and just for the audience, this is the total number of count of the tokens. And tokens is the smallest
Yes.
individual unit, and wherein it is nothing but 4 or more characters in terms of image. It represents the pixels and everything.
Nice.
And we have temperature, which I have already explained earlier.
Correct.
Now, safety settings are also there. So you can go with harassment, hate, sexually explicit and dangerous
correct,
content. This is
correct.
something very important.
Very important.
And automatically also it is applied. So if I say that put a cigarette in the mouth of Sudhi,
Correct.
it will not do.
It won't do it. Correct.
Yes.
Which
Stop.
essentially helps us
Yes.
from manipulating pictures.
But still, there is a lot of problem with regards to deepfakes and all, which you are seeing. Many people have posted on LinkedIn they are having a selfie with Shah Rukh Khan.
Correct.
No, that is not true. That happened
Could
after
be,
Nano Banana. Could be, but still. Stop sequences when you want to stop the entire generation, and output length is up till how long you want. So we have got this.
Yeah, we removed the
Okay.
background. Our producers won't be happy. They work very
Now,
hard for the background.
Remove the
Foreground.
or remove all the text content.
Okay.
Okay, just keep the person in the image. So sometimes you have to be very careful, and obviously for the audience you don't have to be a very much technical savvy.
Just have to make sure that the prompts are very clear.
Yes, it's clear. The model is able to understand what
And
you
they're
want.
not long-winded. They're not
Yes,
too
yes.
elaborate.
It's not something coming out indirect in terms of.
Nice.
You can see everything has
And
gone.
very quickly.
And
Now let's
Sudhi,
put horns on the head of the person. No, let's go ahead.
he is coming up with
It's true. It would be nice.
put horns.
On the head of the person.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we have the same person, so we're
And
gonna
then-
fulfill his
and
wish, and
and
let us hope that Gemini God doesn't puts a filter of some sort of moderation or something like that.
There it is. Nice.
So we have got a good,
Can we just
Good-
expand the picture?
good
There it
horn.
is. Who would
left-
not listen to this person?
Left one is coming a little bit off, but still, it actually is demonic in some sense.
It's fair.
Okay. Now, let us do something about the background as well, okay? Because it looks very.
Okay.
So, what do you say about Percy Jackson and the Sea of Olympus?
Nice,
Something
it
like the
is
Sea of
very
Monsters.
nice.
So, put the background.
Do you not think I'm a person who's taking a session in that video?
Put the background to resemble what?
Add a clock. How about a clock?
Ari, what clock? Yep, you're gonna put a clock there. At the back, you want to put a clock, or the complete background.
No, but from the technical side, if let's say we put a clock,
Let your imagination out.
don't trust
Please,
me.
please.
You
We-
don't want that
See,
to happen.
the audience has already understood that you are a devil.
Not
okay?
a devil, I'm just
They-
somebody with horns.
See, they are following you from the very first instance. A dating app is built. Now, pilgrimage. Now, again, the horns have come, ladies
Honk.
and gentlemen. And after some days, he will again go with some sort of temple or some sort of. So, please continue. What next?
Okay, so just one little thing, which
Yeah.
is the fact that we have like a huge burst of cloud coming from behind.
Okay. Put a huge burst of cloud of flames.
Flame.
Flames coming in the background. It's gonna be demonic, right?
Okay, so the
Yeah.
reason why I talked about the clock, our producer just chimed in because he was just harking back to a complaint which came where probably users tried to put in clocks in their images, but all the clocks showed the same kind of time.
So it is actually
Exactly the same.
So if you go to any clock shop, what happens? There is a smiley on the clock.
Yes.
10 o'clock.
Uh,
That fundamental is there in the model as well. Data points and everywhere, whatever things it is.
can we
trained.
try it out?
Yeah. So you can put here. You can put the clock. But
Since one is feeling very hot
I
right
want to show something to the audience.
Go ahead.
So if I save this image, Sudhi,
Yes.
okay.
I don't want to.
Now,
but
one thing to the audience, it's not a perfect image. But what I want to show
you think it's
everybody-
not perfect?
It's not perfect. See, we can do a lot of things in this image. Given the amount of time, we can. I would be very happy to edit this image.
I'm sure you would be.
We can put a lot of things.
Correct.
So now
happy you're
everybody,
enjoying this.
now everybody, what I want to basically show you the AI filmmaking that we are talking about.
Correct.
So images you can generate, scenes you can go on ChatGPT and you can say space scene or something like this, and you can generate a complete scene. So multiple prompts can be generated, and those prompts can be fed.
Sure.
You get the images, and then you have to stitch all those images in some sort of animation. Now there are many tools which give you this facility to make image to video. So one very good thing which I want to show everybody is LM Arena.
Yep.
Now this is a language
That's where
model.
Nano Banana made its debut,
so-
but nobody claimed it.
Yeah.
all
So
that, yeah.
LM Arena is it is primarily one sort of evaluation platform wherein
Right.
whatever model comes,
There are
people
battles
can
which take
actually
place, yeah.
check whether it is good or bad in
Fair,
terms of the
fair.
response and everything. And here, latest, they have introduced something known as Video Arena.
Mhm.
So this is something where you can go on Discord, and everybody in the audience, you can go on Discord, and I'll just show my Discord window over here. So here is the Discord, everybody. And in this, you can see these 3 Video Arena channels.
Yes.
And now you can see different users who are working along and
Fair enough.
creating
It's
videos.
like the community. Correct.
Now, if you go by the traditional method, so what we do is we go to Nano Banana, we get our images.
Yes.
Now we go to Runway ML or Free Pick, and there we generate the videos.
Right.
And then we stitch them together,
Sure.
which normally I
Have
would
been
have
doing.
done, and I have been doing.
Yeah.
But then this is something very interesting. So this LM Arena is having its own bot.
Okay.
And what you do, it is having a command image to video.
Image to video. Okay.
So here you have to upload your image.
Right.
So if I go, and this is the generated image that we have got today
Sure.
with horns, not this one. We'll check again. Where did we save it? So this is the one. And the prompt. Now, animate the flames. Or what do you want? Chalo.
So-
your pick,
so
your
basically-
horns,
Yeah.
your flames.
Thanks. That just sounded strange, but
So-
yeah. It would be nice if, for example, I enter the image.
Okay.
Like, like a real slow-mo hero entry. It's initially only the flames
Slow motion of the horn
and the
devil.
fire is already there. Okay?
Slow
It's
motion.
like severe acidity.
Slow motion of the horn devil with fires ablaze.
So the fire is already there and I just...
Okay, let's try this. I don't think it's gonna understand horned devil, but still. So now what's gonna happen, everybody? Here
I'm
the
gonna
image
okay.
has gone.
Right.
Okay, and it will start working on the image.
Got it.
It takes some time, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, depending on the prompt and the image that you have given.
Mhm.
And you can see people are continuously.
Is it because of the, like you said, depending on
it
the
actually
image?
goes in the model. So LM Arena, as of now, works with VO. It works with something known as so if I go to something known as OpenAI, so we have got VO model as of now, but there is one more tool. Just a minute,
Sundance.
everybody. Huh?
Sundance.
No, Sundance is another thing, but I want to show this to all of you. I'll just have to check my history. 1 minute, everybody.
No, we are
Higgsfield, yes.
not at all impatient.
So this is the page.
Okay.
So here, you can see there are different,
nice. Okay.
models. So flux context, nano banana. And this tool is a very wonderful tool if you are not going with LM Arena. It uses these models as well. Flux context, And obviously Sedans, which you told about.
But when
that is
you
also good.
when you talk about the fact that it takes about 5 to 6 minutes, is it
Yes.
because of, let's say, the quality of the picture?
Yes, lot
all-
of things are
all
there.
those
Lot of
things?
things. Yes, lot
Like,
of things
just
are
maybe
there.
if you could quickly point out a
So
few,
the entire
so
image,
that everyone knows that,
Yes.
okay, if they want to save on time,
the
what do they need to
image
do?
that you pass, that image and the prompt, that entire thing will go into the video model.
Got it.
And based on what sort of prompting you have done, it will select one of the best video model to actually go with that.
Okay.
So if you talked about the name Sedans.
Yes.
So Sedans 1.0 is there. Then we have flux context, we have VO2, VO3. So based on that, the model is chosen. Now, normally the text models are faster,
Sure.
but then image, everything has to go and the animation has to be done and everything.
True.
So just to show you here, if you look at this, this is one image
This is what you've done.
which I took. So Cypher is the mascot. We got
Yes,
a
for
mascot,
sure, yeah.
and you can see how he's flying.
It's
in the
about to
space.
land in KTP.
Yeah, and then I have also got something for Sudhi only. So
Oh,
here
no.
you can see here Sudhi is actually very much afraid. I don't know with
Not
the
afraid. It's
volcano.
like I'm having a severe attack of acidity.
Acid reflux, and voice is also there, audio is also there. I don't
But
want
nice.
to. So these sort of things are there.
So
It
tell me
takes
this.
time.
Tell me this. Since obviously it's
This
taken
video
a
is
little bit
also
of...
ready.
Oh, it is.
So let us
Nice.
see
Let's see
what
what-
has happened. It has given us two options. Now the
My
person is
God,
not
I don't
moving the
think I
fire,
can sleep after this ever.
but your face actually.
I can't unsee that.
There is a
I'm very
difference.
sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that you had to go ahead and witness
Now
that.
look at this.
I apologize.
It's slow motion.
Can you stop
Now
rubbing it in?
one thing I want to point out, Sudhi.
Yes.
You wanted yourself, the horn devil, to move in.
Yeah.
Now, just for the sake of audience's understanding,
Yes, I would like to understand.
why is it not happening here?
Because of the prompt, maybe?
Not the prompt,
Then?
the image that we have given, the reference image.
Ah.
So what happens, Sudhi, in certain reference images, it's going to happen. It's a probabilistic chance it's going to happen. But then when you are having a scene wherein you are stationary, so you can turn your back,
Got
you
it,
can
understood,
tilt, and all
understood.
these things.
Understood.
But if you want that
A
animation,
proper transition.
so you need to put some 4 or 5 reference images
Got it.
together. Even in Nano
Valid
Banana,
point, very valid
even in
point.
a Nano Banana, when you're going on Google AI Studio, you have to put that. Then only that sort of movement will come into play.
Okay, so basically, Sachin, I think you...
But again, it is probabilistic.
Yeah,
So in one single image, it can happen.
Understood.
But if you provide multiple images, it will
It
happen.
will happen.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. So you've taken us through the journey of, well, a very disturbing journey as well.
Now,
But
we'll
the
go
fact is-
to our mascot.
No, but the fact is that you've generally taken the audience and everyone watching through various tools, their modalities and how they're working, etc. All of that. Very quickly, if we have to obviously summarize this session for the paucity of time, if you were to talk about, you talked about one downside, which was the fact that there is a continuity issue.
Consistency problem, yes,
Consistency
correct.
problem, that is one.
Correct.
Are there any myths that you feel that could be busted by you by right now in terms of the realistic
The
understanding?
myths is simple one thing. In the beginning, there will be some sort of problems.
Sure.
So even for filmmakers, if you understand it like this, they are manipulating the stories and everything.
True.
So myth, I would not say it is a myth, but probably in the beginning, there will be a lot of job problems, job issues.
Yeah, but I mean, you and I have discussed this to
Yes,
death, which is the
yes.
fact that people need to not be
Yes,
afraid of
yes.
that.
They need to
They
learn.
need to embrace it.
They need to embrace it, and they need to start using, whatever image to video model or image to image model, what all model these comes.
Sure.
How many people actually make use of this apart from normal hobbies or having fun
Yes,
out
you're
of it?
right. You're absolutely right.
So that sort of understanding has to be there in the
Which is a very, very good point.
So what is the use? Where are you going to use it? You need to have a proper usage scenario.
And if you were to compare this with, let's say, the other models that you have in the
Nano
past
Banana,
used,
Nano Banana is truly the best out as of now.
wonderful, out of the entire
Yes.
array of
Yes.
tools on Google
And
AI
it,
Studio.
it actually integrates seamlessly. So if I were to make a proper film of say 1.5 hours or 1 hour, I would take images generated from Nano Banana. I would go to Runway ML, generate the scenes based on the prompts. Or what I can do is I can go to ChatGPT, say I want to generate
Got
a
it,
movie on
understood.
some sort of warrior. So 9 prompts, 10 prompts, go on Nano, generate the images, go on Runway ML, generate the videos, stitch it all together.
If you were to compare this with the Adobe Photoshop ecosystem,
Photoshop is a
Photoshop
complete.
earlier.
Photoshop is having its own ecosystem. We have got Firefly now.
Right.
So it is something very good, and obviously it's going to start using these models.
Interesting.
So this is something that we can understand that there is no fighting of that sort which was happening earlier.
No rivalry.
Now everybody is trying to work in an interoperable system. So this has come. Why not start using it in your own model? So Firefly is there. Okay, put this model there.
Fair enough. So there is a sense of cohesion. Which
that sort of cohesion has to be there. See, we will not grow unless and until we see that one saying which I have: if you walk alone, you may be fast, but you walk together, you will walk farther.
Very nice.
So that is something very important.
Fair enough. And if you want to rank, finally, very quickly, so that we...
Nano Banana is the best model as of now. There will be more new models because once this came out, a lot of developments, and we're going to see it along the way in months. But still, as of now, this is the best.
All right.
In terms of editing and manipulating the images.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sachin, as always. It's been a true pleasure. And it always is having these discussions because they're genuinely illuminating. And I hope we have been able to shed a lot of light on Google Studio, as Sachin has walked us through a lot of things. Of course, you can keep walking, as Sachin said, but please try to keep walking farther. And that is the point. And of course, when we're going to be back on Debunked, Sachin shall again have a tool for us, which he shall unveil, and we shall thrash it out, try to discuss if it is debunked or it needs to be slam dunked.
With our own horn devil.
Take care.